So what does 96 billion pounds of food look like? It's impossible to accurately measure 96 billion pounds of food waste because of the endless variables in size and weight. 1 pound of steak takes up less space than 1 pound of bread. But you have to look at the food behind the food, the indirect losses through feed grains used to produce meat. A cow, which should be eating grass in the first place, consumes 7 pounds of grain to produce 1 pound of meat. So a pound of wasted meat actually represents 7 pounds of food waste. But if we stick to the lower estimate of 96 billion pounds, what does that amount of food look like on a freight train? The average boxcar can hold up to 211,000 pounds of cargo. If you filled each one to capacity, you would need 453,257 boxcars. That's a train long enough to stretch from Los Angeles to New York City, and all the way back. What if all this food were then unloaded and fed to pigs as swill, like they used to do in the old days with food scraps? A 3-pound piglet needs an average of 30 pounds of food per week to reach its massive 265-pound slaughter weight in 5 months. Redirecting our annual food waste into grateful pigs' mouths would raise 120 million piglets into massive hogs, producing enough meat to give everyone on the planet 3 pounds of pork. But meat is costly to produce, both financially and for the environment. And at 222 pounds of meat per person per year in the US, we have far exceeded what is healthy and sustainable for the planet. So instead, what would 96 billion pounds of wheat look like? On average, 1 acre produces 40 bushels of wheat, each bushel weighing 60 pounds. So 1 acre equals 2,400 pounds of wheat. Putting our annual food waste into acres of wheat would total 40 million acres. That's a wheat field nearly the size of the state of Oklahoma. Enough wheat to feed everyone on the planet 3 one-pound loaves of bread per day for an entire week. Or maybe a better way to picture how much food we waste would be to travel just 600 miles from our southern shores